We join it now in the second over. It's none for three. McGrath is the bowler and Peter Kirsten is taken straight.
Bad start. No ball by Terry Pruitt, square leg. Maybe that was intentional. The batsman with the fractured jaw on strike. He dug one in very short.
Yes, that was a no ball for sure.
Wide. McGrath feeling the pressure on his first final. Alan Border pumped up there, the Australian captain at mid-wicket. Oh, fine shot, beautifully played. It was short and it was wide, and he's gone after it, right off the meat of the bat. Peter Kirsten, a key player in this final series. He's a veteran, very experienced cricketer. He's gone, dropped. Shane Warne at first slip, dropped a dolly. That really was a straightforward catch. McGrath, his hands on his hips, that was short. He just offered the bat to it and it flew straight to Shane Warne and he put it down. It's in the air and it's safe. That'll go for four. So these boundaries very important for South Africa. A good flying start, but not a lot of confidence there. He just fended the ball away and it flew wide a slip. No wicket for 13. Nicely driven. It's a beautiful shot. Timed to perfection. Going down to long on. Going all the way.
Yes, those are the shots he's going to wait for. That slightly over-pitched delivery. He plays absolutely beautifully. His brother needs a bit of room, but Kirsten can make something of this. Those are the South Africans up there.
Once again, Peter Kirsten produces that on drive. Border's perhaps going to have to think about placing the mid on a bit straighter. Gary will get back for four. That's well run. He knew that if there was going to be four there, he had to be going to the danger end and ran very hard. Oh, that's a great shot. That's well hit. So this is a very good over for South Africa. That brings up the 50. None for 53, South Africa, and Peter Kirsten in trouble here. The Skyer, Ian Healy under it, and takes a comfortable catch. So Steve Waugh has made the first breakthrough as Tony Greig and Richard Hadley come into the commentary position.
Thanks, Ian. Big blow this for South Africa. They were going along at about 3.5 and over, and the Australians have struck. It looked like a slightly slow one, trying to flick it away. Top edge went straight up in the air, and watch Healy here, really never took his eye off the ball, and into those gloves it goes. It's 3.38 strike rate so far for South Africa. Over the top, good shot again. You can't bowl too short to Gary Kirsten. He picks him up there pretty well, and he's done it again. Good shot into the gap on the offside. That's racing away down to the boundary again. That's a beautiful shot once more by Kirsten. It's a long, long boundary down there, but they'll come back for 4 all run. What a good shot. Good running. Oh, he may have just been short at a hit. And once again they've missed, and that one's running down towards square leg. Lots of overthrows here. Back they come. Well, the Aussies so often hit, they're missing at the moment. Let's see how close this was. That's a frustrated Border too.
This is his first ball.
It's a wide. Didn't it spin though? Angie Cronje was looking for the pull shot and that spun a mile. It's gone in the air, it's in the gap. That's beautifully placed. Intelligent hitting. Come back for 3. That's excellent batting by the South African captain, hitting against the spin. Gary Kirsten drives well into the gap. It could well be his 52nd highest score in one-day internationals, and what a fine player this young man is. Happy with the 3, so 50 to Gary Kirsten. Brilliant. Superb first man on Border.
Down the ground it goes. That's a straight hit. It's a good hit too. One bounce and into the fence for 4. Well, Kirsten's playing a little gem of an innings here. One down the ground. It's going to be out over his head. He's coming too far. He came running in. It was over his head. He perhaps misjudged the flight of that one. It looked for a second if he'd mishit the ball, but it kept going.
Well, looks pretty cool in the crisis at the moment.
Right off the meat of the bat. This is going to be out. Is it over his head too? Got him! Got him! He's out, caught in the deep. Hansi Cronje has gone for it. He's trying to hit it over the top. Dean Jones is down there, and the crowd has come alive. Whoops, he's dropped it.
Flipper and beautifully hit by Gary Kirsten. Right off the meat of the bat. A great shot. It's 2 for 177.
Oh, good running. 50 stand between Rhodes and Kirsten.
And there's a chance here. McDermott coming around, but it lands right between the 2 fielders. And taken by Ian Healy. Quite a thick edge there to a change of pace from Glenn McGrath. Jonty Rhodes is gone, but he's been involved in a very good partnership with Gary Kirsten.
Been good cricket, although Johnny Rhodes was flailing the bat a bit out there.
Well played. They'll get 2 here. They need lots of 2s. Comes the throw, and that's over the top. Should they get 3? Yes, they will. This is very, very untidy Australian fielding. You don't often see it. Kirsten. Away he goes, and that's 100. Yes, that's a magnificent innings by Kirsten. 100 at the Melbourne Cricket Ground in front of a huge crowd under real pressure, and everyone here will give him the applause that he deserves. But, this has been a fantastic innings. One's going down towards third man, and a big dive, a big effort there, but unfortunately things aren't going their way today. Into the fence. Oh, and there's going to be a run out here, surely. Oh, he's fumbled it. This is the way it's going for the Aussies. They really have been dreadful in the field. Border got it up there. It was a half volley take for McDermott, who was rushing back to the stumps. He fumbled the ball, and so that allowed the batsman to get back in. A little full toss throw there would have been the order of the day. That one smashed away down towards mid-wicket. Hayden's coming round. Got him. Yes, he's got him. Hayden's good in the outfield. He's fielded very well today, Matt Hayden. He moved very quickly there, and to his left, it was flat and hard, and he took the catch. So Hayden into the action there and doing it well. 2 balls to go this over. Backs off, it's in the air, someone's going to catch this. Jones is coming in, he'll never drop it, no way in the world. He's got him, no trouble. Dean Jones comes in front of his home crowd, hovers underneath the ball, takes the catch, and so unfortunately for Schnell, it's all the way back to the pavilion. 2 balls to go in this innings. McDermott the bowler. Well bowled, slow one there, so 1 ball to go now. And he's got to go for the big one. So the last ball of the South African innings. This is the first final. Running for it in any event, and McDermott following through, settling for that run. So that's the end of the innings.
That is a very, very competitive total put up there by the South Africans. 5 for 230. They did it well. Lovely innings from Gary Kirsten. He's improved all the way along since he came out as a replacement player. 5 for 230. The Australians struggled a bit in the field. They dropped 3 chances. Warren dropped 2 and McGrath 1. McGrath came back at the end and picked up 2 wickets. 9 overs, no maiden, 2 for 52. So the Australians need 231 to win. It's quite a big asking rate. It should be a very, very good contest. South Africa, slight favourites.
swing and a miss, first ball. A little bit of outswing there. Boone looking for the cut. It's a good start by Boone. He jams down on it. Snell's coming around, picks it up. That's the single. Full delivery. It's the strength. It's a very good over. Runs so far, all good strokes. It's gone over McMillan's head. Race away, that's what you need. McMillan, a fine slipper. Couldn't get there for the mark. 4 runs.
Shot. He plays that shot beautifully. He's been trying to get onto it today. Hasn't often got it away in front of square, but that time right off the meat of the bat and into the concrete. Shot well fielded. That was really hit like a rocket. And once again, Jonty Rhodes diving full length to his right that time and getting a hand to it. Oh, he's got him! That's the slightly quicker one. He's dragged it back onto the stumps. That's a huge wicket for South Africa. Hayden beginning to look dangerous. He's just got one off the inside edge, rolled back onto the stumps. And so the end of Hayden out for 20. So anything could happen here. Jones on strike. Snell the bowler over the wicket. And straight away off the mark. Out of their seats they come. Jones back looking for the second. He'll certainly get him going, the fieldsman. 3 runs and a wicket off that over. Oh, he's down. Well, we've seen that happen a few times this year. It's very hard down there. Now, I wonder if he's gone over on the side of his back foot as well.
But it won't do a lot for his confidence.
Off the edge, well bowled. It's run away though, down to third man. This may get to the fence. Yes, 4. 4 to Boone.
In the air and caught. What a catch. Hainsey Cronje coming across with the one hand. A match-winning catch. It could be the difference between the two sides. Brilliant piece of fielding. And good evening, Simon O'Donnell.
Evening, Bill. Good evening, everyone. And that's what makes World Series Cup Finals cricket. Fantastic captain's effort from Hainsey Cronje. This ball just holding up a little on Dean Jones. You can see he didn't get the full bat on it. A fantastic captain's catch. Just what South Africa ordered. Not what Australia ordered. That puts a lot of pressure back on them. The second wicket's gone.
Have to be quick. And I think Boone is well aware that he's in trouble out there.
Yes, they've hit, and there's no doubt Boone here knows he's out. I reckon he's out by a yard. Let's have a look. He's in. There comes the ball, and the stumps are hit, and he's way, way out.
That's nice and fine. That's exactly what the Wars want. It's got away from the man down at deep third man.
That's good placement. Edged, and Dave Richardson has taken the catch, and Alan Donald has done the job that his skipper asked him to do.
Well, that's the plan. That's why he was brought back. It's taken him a couple of overs to get the break through, but it's quite a significant wicket, that one. And that is a very important wicket, Mark Waugh, who's just starting to pick the tempo up a little bit. That's a classic delivery, actually. That's why a slip perhaps should have been in there. So Donald's happy. The South Africans are delighted. The breakthrough's there.
38 overs gone. 4 for 145 against 2 for 160. South Africa, who eventually made 230. Order is 11. Take a strike to Snell.
Zip that down the ground, right into the gap. It's running away to the fence. Beautiful shot by Border. Is he rising to the occasion? In the air, this is going to be out. Yes, and what a tragedy this is for Australia. Waugh trying to get that one over the top of mid-on. Kirsten comes running in. That's Peter Kirsten. and there was no way that he was going to drop that one. So Stephen Waugh, 27 off 36 balls, just beginning to look dangerous with Border, and the pressure coming on, trying to hit it over the top, and hits it up in the air.
It's another strange shot. It's the sort of thing Snell does. He gets so much work on the ball, and it's 5 for 150.
That's in the air. This is going to be out too. Oh, they're going to... Oh, the collision. Got him. Yes, great catch. Running away. Fantastic catch. That looked as if it may have been Kirsten. Was it Peter Kirsten again? Kirsten running away, diving and taking that, going away from him. And just for a second, he looked as if he hurt himself a little bit there. It is 49 balls remaining, 69 to get. Into the gap, on the offside, running down towards the boundary there. Will the fielder cut it off? Yes, he will. Just. It's well played, right into the gap. So that was a good over for Australia. 7 from it, 6 for 165.
It's a good hit. The gap, there was 3 for 2. Border coming back to the third. That's good running. Very good over for Australia. So Rifle and Border firing up. Border at the non-striker's end. Knocked him over. That's beautiful bowling. 2 misses and then the Yorker. Richard Snell doing a great job for South Africa.
This poor Rifle disappointed there, but it was good bowling. A couple that bounced just wide of off stump, and then he got that one right up in the block hole, exactly where he needed to be, and crashed into middle stump. Paul Rifle, after very good resistance there, he goes for 18, knows exactly what he wants to do, places the field accordingly.
Shane Warne talking to himself, saying, come on. Got him. What a catch. What a gem of a catch. That is a ripper of a catch. South Africa on fire at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. They are a very good team as McMillan takes a diving catch.
Well, they said that McMillan was the best slipper in the South African side, and he's taken a terrific diving catch there at cover. There's a bit of hesitation by the batsman. We'll just get the nod from the umpire that the ball had been caught. Warne hit it pretty firmly. McMillan diving away to his left and showing that he has got a tremendous pair of hands.
2 overs to be bowled. Richard Snell around the wicket to Border. Beautifully bowled. What a superb delivery. Knocked him over with the perfect Yorker. That is great bowling.
Yes, he certainly changes the plan of attack, Richard Snell, once he gets into the late overs. Pitching it right up there in the block hole and crashing into the stumps twice. Got rid of Paul Rifle. That one just angling back, just swinging back a little bit in the air. And the end of a very good innings from Alan Border, out for 42.
Oops, he gets a neck. Could have been 5. And it's going to go for 4. Well. McGrath getting the edge, and Richardson, who's kept brilliantly, maybe just a fraction late. Got him. A great effort. 5 wickets for Richard Snell. 5 for 40 off 9.5 overs. And that's a great victory for South Africa, defending 230. They bowled Australia out. A good all-round performance.
The South Africans much too good there. They set 231 as the target for the Australians, who fell 28 runs short. A big crowd, 70,000 people here. The bowling of the South Africans and their backup fielding was simply too good. Richard Snell, 5 for 40 from 9.5 overs, kept the Australian batsmen very much in check.